Good morning, welcome to Zynergy Training. My name is Zerban, I'm going to be your instructor today. And I'll do a little bit of work on the bag today. I call it Zynergy Bag Work. And I would say to you, if you're going to do this at home, make sure that you wrap your hands, put some gloves on, and do your, protect your hands from any injuries that you might have. I personally choose to punch the bag bare knuckle. I just enjoy the feeling of that and working with my bare hands. But again, I would advise that you do some wrapping. You don't want to sprain your wrist or anything like that. So what we're demonstrating here is that the Zynergy system has an adaptation of many different types of training concepts. So one of the, you've seen the programs before, you've seen the Zynergy training with the cables, and that's a core body balance training in 0 point. We apply the same principles to bag work. And bag work is a great tool to relieve frustration, redirect energies that might otherwise cause harm to yourself or someone else. And so it's a tool in just that, and it's a bag, so you don't have to feel bad about beating on it, and you don't have to feel bad about if anger is illustrated while you're doing that, because that's what it's for, quite frankly. And it's better that you do that on the bag than on yourself or someone else. And, setting yourself and sending that energy. Elbow. The bag become a great tool to work your upper body, your arms, your speed, agility, Nice body blocking that. Now, that one, folks, I've been doing that one for a while. Let the bag hit me in the stomach, hold me in the spot. Shit. So, again, one of the additional things that a Zynergy Wall can provide you is the ability to do this kind of stuff. With the bag, get person on the end, work the bag back and forth, hold the bag, So it's more than just punching it, it's utilizing it as a weight source and holding, right? Again, 40 pounds, but you're not having to assume all of that weight, which is awkward because of its size and the compactness of it. But having it just suspended to where you could work it to the best of your ability, right? Just kind of pushing it up like this, right? Holding that energy, lifting it. There we go. Now, if you put that in 0 point, so I'm perfectly straight up and down, and I've got the weight centered over my body, the weight's still there, but I don't feel the compression of that on my body. And then you can work that down. Again, pushing against the cable as you bring that weight down. So, just a real nice arm and upper body workout using your bag. And as far as hitting it and punching, I think we need a certain amount of body toughness. It just really is necessary. Otherwise, when you walk around, you know, you come here, you know, and you know, you have to. Anyway, I feel that, but I don't. It doesn't hurt. So, what a wonderful day, right? Arctic cool. You wet these things. So I'm just showing you a little few things, right? This is fun right here. You back up on the bag. I got it on my back, and I'm carrying it, right? And roll it out to one of your arms. There, like that. Roll that out. Bring that out. All that. Man, that feels good. Now it's all in 0 point. So the true nature of the weight is not necessarily all the way on you. It's an angled weight. So here's something I want you to try. You got weight to lose, right? And you go, damn, where do I start? Well, to start, you need to lose about 30 pounds. And that's going to miraculously change you completely. And the way of going by doing that, I think that is a safe way, is to approximate about anywhere from 8 to 10 pounds in a given month. Now, that's not going to happen if you don't change habits. So if you don't do anything, don't expect it just to come off miraculously. There is no miracle drug. It always comes down to hard work. You got to be willing to put in the time. And the easiest and most effective way, I believe, initially, that has very little to any cost, is to simply start walking. So go walk. And then just get the feel of being out in movement, okay? You have to play a legitimate trick on your brain. You have to make it believe that you've lost 30 pounds. I say to you, how does it feel to lose 30 pounds? Tell me that. Ask yourself, what does it feel like? Now, if you've ever gone to the grocery store and carried groceries, if you carry them long enough, your arms are gonna get sore. And that's what Zynergy teaches. It's when it gets to fatigue, not the burn. Don't do this burn thing, right? You don't want to tear the muscle to have to repair it tomorrow. It's just insanity, you know? Stop doing that. If you're carrying groceries and your arms get tired, you set it down, you reset, and you pick them up again, okay? So what I'd like you to do is to take 30 pounds, go to Home Depot, and buy a bag of that pea gravel. It's about 40 pounds. If you want to put the whole 40, fine. But at least put 30 pounds in an old backpack. And if you don't have an old backpack, go down to the thrift store and just buy something, because you only can do this one time. And put the backpack and put 30 pounds of sand, of that sand or that gravel in there, little pea gravel. And get on the scale and weigh it. When it's 30 pounds, I want you to put it on your back, and I want you to go for a 1-hour walk, carrying that 30-pound pack on your back. Now when you end that 1 hour, set your cell phone for 1 hour exactly. I want you to stop, and I want you to stop, and I want you to take a deep breath and reach up high, and then I want you to take that backpack off, and when you set that on the ground and release it, I want you to feel how that lightness feels, and I want you to make a mental note of that, because that's how it feels to lose 30 pounds. And so what you've just done is you've imprinted on your brain that message. And if then from that moment you do something consistently every day, you'll lose that 30 pounds. And once you lose 30 pounds, you're on the front end of this challenge. I don't care if you got 300 to lose after that. You've proven that you can lose the first 30. You got to take it in bites. I just encourage you today to do something. And again, it's just walking, folks. You know, Bev is watching this. There's this woman, Bev. She's in the Bay Area. She used to live here, and she has some weight to lose, right? And she asked me and Shelly one day, what can we do? Well, Shelly gave her a bunch of nutritional information, which she began to follow. And the other thing is that I said to her, just what I'm saying to you, is start walking. And she has done that, and over 100 pounds the last time I saw a post from her that she had lost. And it all started with that first step. If you want to make a real change, you have to do. So I encourage you again to do. And so this has been Zynergy Bag Work. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you don't have a bag, you have a Zynergy Wall. You got to get a Zynergy Wall first, folks. We're building Zynergy Enterprises now, and our dream is to be able to employ hundreds of people to build these walls for us, teach those skill sets to those young people so that they have the ability to earn. They don't have to beg. They don't have to wonder what in hell their golden ring is. Maybe it's Zynergy. So
Again, tonight at 7 o'clock, Shelly and I are going to shoot again, and we're doing our 15 minutes. So you can take that video, we're going to post it up to YouTube, and we'd like you to go there and subscribe to YouTube, because we want to figure out a way how to monetize this so that we can have the resources to be able to do the things that we want to do to impact the lives that we want to impact. And so we're just trying to figure it out just like you are. And I promise you, from Shelly and I, that anything that we learn that works, we're going to share with you, and we're not going to ask for you to pay for it, and we're not going to give you a part of it and make you figure out the rest of it. The time to share how to make it is now. It's not this bullshit of holding just every little bit of it and giving the last bit, providing that you pay me. We believe in the energy that comes from that sharing, and so that's what we intend to do, and prove it right. Because once we prove that that works, that by sharing you can receive, then you know what? Others will start to do it. And then that whole change the whole modality. And maybe the greed and competition and all the nasties that come from just trying to make it when we feel that we've got to step on someone else in the process. I don't think we do. We need to stand beside them and reach down and lift them up. And in doing that, we'll lift ourselves up. So anyway, have a good day. Thank you for joining us.